What's Forrest Gump's email address? Password. What's Forrest Gump's password?
I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna let Mingo guess this because I know this one.
And see that was I knew that one was something that's been
I don't know this one. Run 4141
one Forrest one.
Ah, dang it! I could have got it if I really tried. But that's good.
What kind of car does an egg drive? Ray?
What?
Focus, man.
Top? No.
Sorry.
Focus.
I'm sorry.
God, ain't nothing even happening right now. I'm right here with you.
My loadout, bruh. Shut up.
God.
What?
What kind of car does an egg drive?
I don't know. What?
A Volkswagen.
That's so stupid. That's no.
Oh,
that one was stupid.
Stupid.
Why should you never eat a clock?
Because it's a clock and it's metal or plastic. And
why should you never eat a clock?
Because it's too time consuming.
Oh, damn it. I was trying to figure out how time was going to
that technically is true. So
I want a job cleaning mirrors. It's something I can really see myself doing.
Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me.
Welcome back. This is episode 37. We are your host. I'm your boy Snake.
I'm Mingo D.
And I am the Hammer.
I
like that. I'm on.
That's the Hammer.
Yeah.
And that rock. So
yeah.
The gavel. It's a gavel. I didn't have a.
You gotta do like. You
need to get a prop hammer.
Like Karate Kid. Oh, I could do that. Karate Kid. Yeah, head is hand, arm is handle. Doop. The hammer.
I actually like it.
All right.
Anyway.
All right. Well, let's get this show on the road.
Yeah.
Mingo D, what you got?
That's what I have. News for you. So you want that news? You just subscribe. No, I'm joking. Anyway.
How did it go again? One more time. How'd it go?
I'm not gonna do it. Okay, that's how you get. That's how you get. So guys,
here it is right there. Theme music, everything for you. Just own it. Theme music. Yeah.
One day we had a little buttons and stuff. So guys,
welcome to the
I have three things I want to talk about. I want to talk about some stuff in the galaxy far, far away. Then from the galaxy far, far away, I want to talk about a guy who can jump to a galaxy far, far away because he's just the biggest meme and he's the most rated R person you ever meet. And then I want to talk about a girl who wears black and have claws. You know what I'm saying? And she's from a place where they have vibranium. So we're gonna talk about these things right now. So let's talk about Dave Filoni. If you don't know who Dave Filoni is the man, the mystery, that's all I got. The man mystery behind the Star Wars Clone Wars television cartoon and the Star Wars Rebels cartoon. One of the sources that I use, that he's definitely going to be producing, writing, and directing episode 5 of the Mandalorian. So you know that means yes, Ahsoka is going to appear because he is the general, the main creator of Ahsoka, Tano. So if he is directing and writing that episode 5 of The Mandalorian, that means she is definitely going to be there. So please watch it. She's going to be there. That means Rosario Dawson, who I still think is very gorgeous, by the way, especially for her age and everything.
Yes.
She's going to be Ahsoka and all Ahsoka goodness. So I wonder how she's going to have the voice. I wonder how the voice is going to be. I wonder if she's going to get the least fight something. I want her to like slice something and kick and fight and then say like to the Mandalorian himself to say, "Let me help you" or whatever. You know how Ahsoka talks. Y'all seen it. You can go back to watch cartoons. But yeah, so I'm excited. I think it's good because, like I said, that guy is there. Also, in that world, because of that, people have been wondering, okay, so since he is inducted into that world, Dave Filoni, that is, because he's with Jon Favreau, the guy that, was Tony Stark's butler, limo guy, and he's also the director or whatever. He's directing the whole Mandalorian series. But since Dave Filoni's a part of that, you're wondering if you're going to see more characters like Thawne or Sabine or others from the cartoon universe. And technically what he said is yes. He said yes, but he hasn't said which ones are going to show up in the Mandalorian universe, or because Star Wars, Disney is giving both of them like free range to take pieces from the legends and from the cartoon as much as they need to kind of connect the canon storyline. They trust them because, they've been with Marvel and Disney and all that good old, loveliness of the money making for years to come. So I'm excited. Also, The Last Hope and all those other movies, as of right now, they aren't gone. So right now they still have to stay connected to that universe, but because they haven't changed yet. So right now everything is still connected for right now. So you might still see them say things about or say things that may be leading to, Rey and all that for now. You know what I'm saying? So, who knows? Right now they can do what they want. So we'll just have to see. So keep on the looks of that. Now let's talk about that rated R-ness of this guy who, if he wanted to, he could appear in Star Wars if he wanted to. Mr. Deadpool himself, Ryan Reynolds. Now, what I like about this bit of news is that I know we've heard it before that Deadpool 3 will be rated R. We've heard this before. But it's not only official, but it's official from the Marvel Disney side, because everyone knows that mostly when Disney does rated R movies, they usually kick it off to some other like sub company under them, movie company, and then especially Marvel, they'll do the same thing, some sub company, and then it'll be this was produced or created by a Disney property, but it's under Touchstone Movies or whatever. But no, this time Marvel Studios came out themselves and said, yes, we are going to have Deadpool will be rated R and will be by us. So pretty much that means that when Disney Plus does have the Marvel thing, they will have Deadpool in there, but they might change it for like Once Upon a Time Deadpool for Disney Plus. But theatrically, we will have a Deadpool 3 be rated R, and I'm excited about that. And they also gave a little bit of news that they might have like little, like how Netflix has a little pin code, that way they can have more rated R stuff on Disney Plus. So that's something different and new. I'm wondering how that's going to go over for it, but I'm excited about that. I'm really excited. Also, Deadpool 3 has new writers, or extra writers along with the old writers. They have some writers from Bob Burgers. So if you haven't seen that show from the Fox Bob Burgers, since since Disney acquires all of that, they're using those writers. Yes, so there's going to be more crazy content, and they're all working in tandem with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds has gotten bumped to a producer level within the Marvel franchise, so that way they can help integrate the Deadpool stuff easily to where it can to where he can still do all his random Deadpool stuff, but make it make sense within the Marvel universe. And then he'll be able to use as much content as he wants, make it dirty and raunchy for the Deadpool movies, and then also make it kid friendly for the Marvelverse. Because what they're saying is that they're going to have it to where the rated R version is going to be standalone, which is still going to be part of the universe. Ham and just say and do so many top tier celebrities. Like you might see Chris Hemsworth because he's stupid. He likes to jump in and do crazy stuff like that. Maybe Scarlett, but you're not gonna see a lot of the others like Tom Holland and others because they're still family friendly. You don't want to see Tom Holland in a Deadpool movie. He's getting booty raped by Deadpool or something. That'll kind of mess up the Spider-Man fans, and then Spider-Man people won't want to. Like, oh, Spider-Man got raped by Deadpool. Oh my God! So they won't have that in Deadpool in the rated R version, but when he jumps onto Spider-Man's thing and everybody else for PG-13, he might hint that, hey, let's go into this restaurant, young man, and stuff like that. But it won't be anything like him actually doing that to Spider. If you get my drift, that's the kind of route they're going, and Ryan Reynolds has kind of helped speeding that along to where it'll make sense to where it won't, downgrade Deadpool but mess up Marvel. They kind of keep it cohesive, so they're making it to where, they say, Ryan, how do we do this? And all right, Kevin, we're going to work hand in hand and get this down. So I'm excited. They got the writers from Bob Burgers. They got Ryan Reynolds, and they're working. I can't wait to Deadpool 3. So I'm excited. And last news, I'm sorry, I'm talking for a very long time. I had a lot of stuff. Black Panther 2, they've pretty much hinted, and we've known this for a long time, but it's pretty much they said that Shuri is going to have a extremely bigger part in the movie. So everyone knows that means that she's probably going to take the helm of Black Panther 2. So yeah, likely so, just based off the comics, and they've pretty much been kind of hinting more and more of that, kind of giving more. They've even had her been trying to do more shoots with her and giving her more stuff. Cause I think they've just started filming for that. Also they've addressed the thing with Chadwick Boseman, because everybody's wondering, okay, how are you going to play that off? What are you going to do? Are you going to CGI? And they said, no, we're not going to do what we did with Star Wars, which is do that, Princess Leia and that other guy where we CGI and all that. They said they don't want to do that. They don't want to end his legacy like that. They just said they want to have it differently. Plus they said they have so much footage of him from all the other movies that they did not use of him in Wakanda from Black Panther 1, Avengers, and Civil War, to where they can kind of pull and pick what they need to use. Plus stunt doubles they can use a stunt double with the whole costume on doing stuff, and then they're kind of going to do that. Well, people are thinking they're thinking that after, since this is happening, when is this happening? This is happening in Marvel Phase 5, which is 2-3 years. Well, whatever set that's the next set. Right now we're in Phase 4. That everyone's thinking that this is going to be after the multiverse thing of Doctor Strange, the X-Men are starting to appear. So people are thinking that this is going to be the whole Namor thing. Namor is a big rival with Black Panther, so maybe he's going to come in. It's going to be some big crazy thing throughout the first half of the movie. He kills them, and then Shuri and them are trying to figure it out. He's in an alternate universe, or he's he's with the Panther spirit, and then they give her the powers because everybody's like, well, didn't Killmonger destroy all the Black Panther power stuff? So she can't. It's like, well, maybe she might be like Iron Man and just use her technology and her smarts to create it, or maybe she might tap into the Panther spirits, and then they just decide, hey, we're going to give you the power, and then she just becomes ultimate. So, or everybody's thinking that because of the multiverse thing, it opens up a whole bunch of other crazy stuff that may give her powers, because X-Men, Doctor Strange, and Wandaverse. So, but who knows? We will see. And a lot of people was asked about Michael B. Jordan, will he be coming back? And the answer to that is no. And the reason for that is bonus content. He is producing, if no one knows, he is already producing the live action of Static Shock. He's already doing that right now. That's a thing. So it's coming. So there you go. And that's all of my news. With prime time. I'm not doing that. That's so funny. Anyway, so
Greatness.
there you go. Prime time. I don't have my keyboard today, so it's just paper. So, old school, zombie apocalypse happened. Why did he go real close? But yeah, so had to go old school. It's a virus. It's an internet virus out there attacking him. We don't want the zombies. Had to be ready. Old school.
Nothing wrong with that. Let me start off by saying, that's awesome content. I didn't know the thing about Static Shock. That's dope. I'm really curious about that now. And Siri for sure should be the next Black Panther. Like that's the logical choice. I'm glad they're gonna do that. I think anything else would have probably screwed it up. But Shuri being the next one, it's a good. It's a good choice. Great choice. And Rosario Dawson is fucking hot. You're right. She can play any character she wants to. I watched Clerks and she was hot. Okay, understand me. Clerks too.
Hmm.
Clerks too. Anyway,
Go watch.
that's my little mini summary of what you talked about. But that was good stuff. Before we get going, I noticed that Snake didn't do what you drinking, slipping. No, he just may not want to do what you drinking, but you guys should definitely try this out. It's not alcoholic, but it's pretty good.
Then it's not worth it.
Shut up. You shut up because you like these drinks anyway.
Not
It's the
worth
bar
it.
drinks, but this is the one with
I don't
bubbles.
like bubbles.
Shut your mouth, bruh. This one is carbonated, but it's carbonated water. But it's Yamaka
It's
blood
even
orange.
gross. It's
I
even
haven't
more
tried
gross.
this one yet. Shut your mouth, sir.
God.
To me. You know what? You don't have an opinion.
Carbonated
Anybody that eats
water?
pumpkin pie has no opinion. You shut
Hey,
up.
hey,
Eat
hey.
that garbage. It's
We don't
trash.
bring that into this. We talk
Garbage.
about drinks, not food.
Garbage.
Okay.
So I'm fixing to find out right now
Stay focused.
if it's good, and then we're going to talk about something that irritates me. I want to start off on a good note because I'm fixing to get upset because what I'm going to talk about it.
So if you guys don't know, like earlier they had to go on this big raid on the division. So for what you drinking, he couldn't really get into the what you drinking because the people's like, what you drinking and trying to play the raid and then they die, everybody would have blamed him. So that's probably why, or maybe, I don't know, or maybe
didn't want to do it.
I
That's
tried
it.
to give him a whole backstory. It didn't work.
Inconsistency, bro. The inconsistency. See what I'm saying?
No,
Anyway.
it's
Trying to
what you
give
do.
him a
What you do
backstory.
is you put something out there and try to see how it works, and it wasn't a good There was no good feedback from it, so I was like, I'm gonna cut it.
Well, I did a mini one, and this is good for people who like non-alcoholic beverages. Now, understand that the Hammer is very, very soon going to be having a nice adult beverage. It's a matter of days. It's coming.
He'll be hammered.
No, I mean,
But
drinking something like
Listen,
that, I don't
it's
think
good.
you should have the Hammer name no more.
hey, you know what? You shut your mouth.
No, he will because he'll be
This is
hammered.
good. It means I'm willing to try different things because
Yeah,
I'm
when
not,
he gets
not
something like
punk.
this,
I'm not a punk. I can try something different.
you ain't a punk, and you holding up some sparkling water.
Dick, this is good. It's made by Buy. It's awesome. You should check it out. Anyway, asshole.
Those kind of punk bitches, me.
You know what? I'm gonna say something really
That's
ugly.
is that what kind is that? What kind is it?
It is blood orange and Yamaka, and it's good. It's very delicious.
That sounds tough. Blood orange.
It's very, very good. It's very good.
Sparkling
I
water.
don't know because again, he's pumpkin pie. That explains everything.
Sparkling.
Anyway,
Sparkling.
I'd rather sparkle than eat pumpkin pie, bitch. Anyway, with my Cool Whip on it.
Hey,
Shut up. Shut up. There's no more to talk
Cool Whip.
about. Anyway, because see,
Just
trying to
pumpkin
get me
pie, put
riled
some
up
Cool
because
Whip on
Marty be riled up
Yeah.
by what I'm going to talk about. So we know we had the console launches,
Engine.
last week before last, whatever it is. It's been a few days, and we had our share of bugs, which again everybody should have known was going to happen. I don't know why everybody's surprised. I mean, Snake's never surprised when this happens. If you're surprised that there's a problem with a console when it comes out, you obviously have not been playing video games, or you have not been paying attention, because that is a common ass thing. Even if we disagree on certain shit, he can agree with me on that. That is a regular ass thing. That's why we don't buy at launch. Now, here's the thing about what happened with the launch, especially on the PlayStation side, and it pisses me off. So there's no excitement about games and stuff yet because I'm fixing to go off. Scalpers. I hate scalpers, and I'll say it. Hate is a strong ass word, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If you are a scalper, you are a piece of work, and I'm being polite. You are next to the scum of the earth if you sit there and do that to people. If y'all don't know what a scalper is, they'll go buy 5 PlayStations and then turn around and put it on social media and on eBay and sell it for 3 times the price. The highest one I've seen so far is like $1,500. I've seen everything else I've seen has been like $1,100. Why? Why do that to people? You're gonna do that, and then some desperate ass person who has a kid who really wants this system for Christmas is gonna purchase that shit. And I'm not one to knock somebody's hustle, but that's a shitty ass hustle. I'm sorry, it just is. You could leave it in the store. I'm less upset at somebody that just missed out because they didn't get there before the next person did it to the store, or they didn't get online and purchase before the next person did from the online store, Amazon, whatever you're getting it from. But when you're a dick, and yes, I said it, and buy 5 PlayStations and then sell them for $1,100 a piece on freaking Facebook Marketplace just to be an ass, you are next to the scum of the earth. You're an ass, and you need to quit that. You're driving people away from wanting to play games unless they're super desperate. There's some kid, and yeah, I play games, and it's a thing. I'm talking about the kids, but it is. There's some kid that really wants one, and he's got a parent that freaking works and still can't afford one because you're an ass and have it for $1,100. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid.
I wish that they would. I wish that they would make something to where they can't do that.
You know what they should do, like they did people when they went through the toilet paper crisis that we had a while back. When people tried to return that shit, they couldn't. I wish they would, like you saying, do something like that where you can't even post it on eBay or anywhere else. If you purchase them, you got them, buddy, and that's what you got to deal with. And if you resell them privately, all that person has to do, if they find out you're doing that shit, they can turn your ass in and you can be arrested. You should be arrested for doing somebody like that. If you're buying it and selling it to somebody for what you paid for it, I have no problem with that. It's an even trade and they're not really getting screwed. It's just not in the store. But when you double or triple your price, you are the scum of the earth. And you know what? If you do that, I hope you walking out of the store, you coming in, and I hope you get hit by a damn car and break every PlayStation. And I said it on camera. And that's not even, I promise you, Snake could say something worse. I'm being nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm being nice. You are the scum of the earth when you do that crap. Stop doing the scalping. Stop that crap. It's not worth it. You're not cool. It's not a great hustle. You're an ass. Quit doing it. Now, rant over. New mini rant, but kind of good for some people. Red Dead Online is going to be purchasable as standalone.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. But, and I know why you said ooh, because there's like
nothing.
Once you get, there's no content. Unless you haven't played it, there's no content because you've already done everything that's worth doing. This is what irritated the hell out of me. The damn game is going to be available for $5. What? I paid $60 for Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption, and they're getting Red Dead Online for $5. What?
I don't see the problem in that. I mean, no. Yeah, we paid 60 at launch. Like when it came out, like we got it like 2 weeks. Like, of course we're gonna pay $60. But from that day it came out, it's just like a car on a car lot. It
depreciated.
Like, and that shows you that how desperate they are. They even charge you $5. Like, I'm surprised they didn't already have it on the Game Pass.
Like,
well, also another reason is because they're saying that the reason why it's so low is because you're just buying the online and not the actual story. And they're saying that if the story was connected with it, it would cost more because the story is the big chunk. You're just buying the online, so you just get in and free roam or whatever.
Listen, I don't know. If they can launch Halo ODST and still charge $20 for it, you could have charged at least $20 for Red Dead Online. I'm sorry, you could have. Kudos for anybody that hadn't played it and wants to try Red Dead Online. It's fun until you run out of shit to do. We ran out of stuff to do really, really quick because we did everything and they haven't added anything to it worth getting back on it.
I don't know why either. Like, that's a whole nother rant.
You think they would take? Yeah, you think they would take more time to add stuff, especially with GTA 5. There is they're adding another part of GTA 5. I might as well throw that out there too, in case anybody didn't know that is confirmed. Yeah. I mentioned it last week. It is a confirmed thing now. It's a new heist. It looks like it's on an island.
It may. I am going to get into this. You know what? I am. What pissed me off about Red Dead is that they had everything that they needed. Everything they needed before Red Dead even came out. GTA 5 has been a thing. It's been out, and they learned from their mistakes from GTA 5. Every year that the GTA 5 online was out, they slowly increased and got better and got better, got added heists, added more locations, everything. Why didn't you take that same knowledge of what you learned and put it to Red Dead as soon as it came out?
Agreed.
Like even they even waited to post the online for like a week or two after the game came out.
Yep.
You had plenty of time to have this going. They have all this land in GTA that you in Red Dead that you did not freaking use. Like it should be commonplace. Just like in GTA 5, we have jobs. We had different jobs that we can do. You can own a corporation. You can own a biker club. You can own a facility. Then you had like, as a corporation, you had like a weed dispensary, a cocaine document forgery. You had all these different things spread out on the map. You can buy locations. Why didn't you have that same type of organization in the West? There's plenty of things. You can own an oil company. You can own a sheep farm, a pig farm. Like you can own like
an entire ranch. I want a ranch.
A ranch, like and grow crops, sell the crops. Like there's so much. You can have a weed farm out in back then. I mean, there's them, and then like, why can't I have my own house somewhere out? Like, you can have a shack in the woods, or you can have an actual ranch. Like, there's a whole bunch of things you could add into that game to make it 10 times better, and you dropped the ball. That's what pisses me off. Ran over.
Everything he said, I'm on the board with it 110%. We played this game together, by the way, so we have the same complaints. It's just a weird deal. Maybe it is worth $5 because all of the flaws that you just named off, and they just want to get people to play it online. You know, they added, they got some jobs like you can be a moonshiner. That's cool, but it gets repetitive. It's kind of like,
That's what I'm saying. The stuff that they have right now is not. You got a moonshiner. There's a bounty hunter, and then there's like they added like as a collector, and the new one that they made was like I
basically
forget,
like a hunter. You hunt different exotic animals.
Oh yeah, the hunt thing. Yeah. But
I'm sorry, the collector to me. I mean, I know you did some of that. The collector to me was boring.
Yeah, it is because the collector you find stuff randomly just everywhere around the map, and the only one that makes the most money from it is getting the coins. That's the only one that's worth going around the entire map to collect these coins to turn in. Like,
I'm gonna tell you like this: they ever add something, the first thing they need to add. I wish somebody from Rockstar would see this. I'm saying it right now. You want to save that game? You want to begin to save it? A good starting point to save that game. Put a damn mission over at the prison that's over there that you can't go to. Because we tried to go there, pissed us off because we couldn't get there. Very, very disappointing. You can see it right across the water. There's boats that you can get in and drive, and you can't make it, or you just ride on. And you get so far, and then it just teleports your ass back over to the mainland.
I'm just saying, like, they could have made when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, it could have been the Red Dead Online could have been the next GTA 5. Like, they could have moved all their stuff from GTA 5 Online over to Red Dead 2.
Agreed.
And everybody would have went whoop, right over to it. Like, and then while everybody's in Red Dead 2, they could be working on the GTA 6 content. I don't know. I'm not a game, but I do know that the same freaking company doing something on one game could easily put what they learned onto this game.
It's the same game at a different time frame. It's the same game.
They even have links. They even had that link where you do something in this game, you get this in this game. Like it anyway.
They had a thing where wasn't there a mission that like you.
We can keep.
What other thing that you did in Red Dead that you found later in in GTA? Yeah, you could find it in GTA. Like it is the same game. It is just a different time frame. Why do we not have more? Never mind. The point is, you get Red Dead $5 if you want to go check it out. Like I said, Red Dead Online for $5. Even though there's a lot of stuff wrong with it, I guess it's not a bad deal for you because you can at least do the crap that you can do, and then it'll just sit on your system and not do anything because they haven't added anything yet. But there is that. Also, Xbox. Phil Spencer has confirmed that technically Xbox could go to a streaming service if they wanted to. And in the interview, the way it was said, it was just kind of one of those things like, we just don't want to, but I mean, we could do it. Like that kind of nonchalant, like, yeah, we could do it, but I like having a dedicated console, so we're gonna just roll with a console, or make it a hybrid. In his words, a hybrid, a console with streaming capability. So instead of a stick that you put in the TV, as long as the TV is compatible, you had to have a console. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I think I kind of prefer a console, kinda, but I get people that just want to stream it. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. But he just kind of, put everybody on notice, like, yeah, if we really wanted to, we could do it. We just don't want to, so we're not gonna do it. So yeah, for anybody that may have heard that rumor and wondered if it's a fact. Xbox could truly, or actually, if they wanted to, be a streaming service and with no issue. Like they could do it and say the heck with it, but they just, politely are telling you we make pretty good money off of consoles in the end. Not at the beginning, but in the end. So we're not gonna stop making consoles. For me, I think that's a good thing. I like consoles. So there's that. And I thought there was one more thing. Trying to make sure I didn't forget anything because I went on my rant earlier about freaking scalpers, man. I'm telling you that it's irritating as shit. I hate it. I don't like it. I think that's it though. I think that's it. Like I said, Red Dead. Check that out. Red Dead Online if you want to. It's about to be $5. It's $5. You get a game $5. You're not that mad if you don't play it no more. That's the time to get it. Don't go pay full price. I made that mistake. Anticipating a better game. It's just not that good yet. But for $5, it's good entertainment for these few hours until you get everything done, and then let's let it sit on the Xbox and wait for hopefully additional content. And if you're a scalper, scum of the earth, stop doing it. Stop it. Don't do that to people. You're an asshole if you do it. Don't. That's all I got. I'm gonna shift over to the guy that is on this side for me, but I'm not sure where he's at on the screen, and let him take over on some wacky stuff, some loony, really confusing, old school. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna just let him take it away. Yeah, you liked it.
First off, before I get into my stuff, I do want to add into both of y'all's stuff. First, Mingo. Speaking of Tom Holland, was his new movie that he has coming out. It's Chaos Walking. Have y'all seen that trailer?
Oh yeah.
That looks dope. That does look dope. So I can't wait for that. And then also I'm still waiting for Uncharted to come out.
Oh yeah.
They don't even have a trailer for that yet. So, but just I saw that. So, and with you, Hammer, it was with the with Xbox Game Pass. Like they released that EA Play to where with the Ultimate, like
with the Game Pass
now, and so it opened up even more stuff that you can have for free. So
smartest move ever.
Like the Star Wars. Dang it, I forget the name of it now. It's the latest one. It was
Battlefront.
Star Wars.
Was it Fallen Order or Fallen Jedi? No.
Fallen Jedi or something like that. Yeah.
available
It
for
was the newest one that they just came out with not too long ago. Like that one's
Deadpool.
out, and
Yeah.
I can play it for free.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
smartest
Dragon
move Xbox could have did.
Like there's a lot of stuff on there. Like there's this one A Way Out that I'm gonna play probably with Hammer. That one I already downloaded it, so that's a thing. Probably gonna record it, but yeah, that's I saw that, and they actually like they went live, and that's opened up. They actually even, huh?
Did he say recorded?
Yep. So, but I don't have much to talk about. Like I said before, last week, that a lot of everybody's going on break. Did want to talk about, if you haven't watched it yet, you need to go watch it on Hulu. Animaniacs is back, and it is just like I told y'all a couple weeks ago that it's coming back. It's back, and you need to go watch it because it is hilarious. It's if you grew up with it, you're gonna love it because it's just that nostalgia. And if you want to show it to your kids, like I'm pretty sure they're gonna love it too, because they basically took off like they never left. Like, well, kind of they left, and they actually show like what was going on for those 20 years, or why they missed the 20 years. Like Pinky and the Brain, for the last 20 years, the brain actually made the internet, apparently. So he created the internet. So for the last 20 years, smartphones and blah, blah, blah. Just different stuff like that. Like it is hilarious. Like they have a lot of new references in there. Like there's Trump references. There's they got they actually had Pinky in the Brain, and Pinky actually did the Leroy Jenkins run in. That was hilarious. So go watch it. It's on Hulu. I think we're 2 episodes in. I think they're releasing them. I don't know what they're on right now. I know that me and Dave watched 2 episodes. We've also been watching Good Doctor and all that stuff. So, second was that My Hero Academia might be getting another movie. Might have they teased there's a teaser poster that has 3 people on the poster, and it says he will meet the 3 Musketeers. That's what it says, and it don't show the faces of the people, but you can see who they are, and it's basically the new top 3 of My Hero Academia. Basically, it's Bakugo, Midoriya, and Todoroki. So, and the outfits that they have on is dope. Like Bakugo's has his uniform kind of looks what he already has, what he's been having, but they're slimmer, and they got they're black, like they're all black, so they have the same color schemes as they usually do. Like Midoriya's is black with green, and Bakugo's black with orange, and Todoroshi's black and blue. So it's dope. Like so if you ever get to see I'll put the image up on here, but it looks dope. Like, and people are speculating it might be a time skip. Why they're not showing their faces? Maybe they're older. Maybe that's why they're not showing the faces, or maybe they're just wanting to highlight the actual suits. I don't know, but it's a hint that they might have a new movie coming out. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Also, we talked about a couple weeks ago Darkwing Duck series coming back. It was back on, and it's actually dope how they did it. Like it really worked out really well. It's how they incorporated because the old series there was a lot of different basically a lot of different backstory origin story like all over the place. Like he had origin stories like left and right. Like there was never a concrete origin story for him. Like in the old show, they kept coming up with different ones. Like one was he was from a planet like Superman. Like one was from like he was a kid that was bullied and got and grew up that way, or another one was that he didn't turn into it until prom, and there's like a whole different like they kept coming up with different ones. So in this one they kind of mixed it, so they had it to where he turns out he's actually like a super fan of the guy that is they're doing a movie Darkwing Duck, and everything from the old movie old show is what is in this one is just a movie. So it works out really like, and like I said, we talked about this before. Mingo was one that actually walked you through all this before, so it does work out really well how they're telling it. So I like it. I like how they incorporate it, and I think I if I'm not mistaken, the duck that played Darkwing in the movie is Negaduck. Is that right? I think that's how that worked out. It was confusing as hell. I was was like, wait, because they look alike. Like it's, and then there was a part where they were actually fighting and they were both in the same outfit. I'm like, wait. I was confused. So they did a good job of keeping. It's like they picked the story, like with the crane, out of all the fuckery, or not fuckery, but like all the different stories from the original, and kind of like put it into this one, like, and made it kind of, I don't know, like I like how they did it, and they kept it from what I know the story wise they're going with from here. So I mean that's really all I had. I didn't really have too much.
So I got a question.
So
in the 2020 has been pretty much shit-tastic year. I mean, we can all agree with that. Like, it's been pretty ridiculous. It's still ridiculous right now. But in the little glimpse of good that's happened this year with all the returning shows, does any one of you guys want to take a guess at what might be, or what you would think you would like to be the next show to come back? I was trying to figure out the word to say, but the next revival. There we go. What do you think you would like to see come back?
Captain Planet.
Which one?
Captain Planet.
You know what? I can get on board with that. I can 100% get on board with it.
I do want Captain Planet to come back. I loved Captain Planet growing up.
Yeah. I don't know. Most kids, I don't know any kids that really didn't like it.
Nowadays, the thing is that nowadays, like, I don't think it would work like it did back then. Like, people suck. And they don't
harsh truth. You're right.
When we were growing up, there was a lot more activities and stuff like that, and Captain Planet actually had a role to play back then, and it did spark the most of the recycling things that we're doing now. Like back then, it did spark a movement, but it kind of died out too at the same time. Like, and people are still just littering crap. So I don't know how the story would revive or come back. Like, this guy is like, oh, the earth is in peril, and like they need, like, where the hell you been for the past 20 years? So it's like it's been in peril. So I don't know how that would work, but
I can agree with it. Like, people do suck. People suck. I you know, and you know me, I do a lot of different things. Like I try to be involved, and you know, it would be nice if they could bring it back, and it would spark that involvement in more. Well, I mean, clean energy is a thing now. I mean, it's getting better, but like it would inspire people to be more mindful of the things their surroundings, be mindful of their communities, be mindful of the earth. When we got one earth, as far as we know, so you need to take care of it. And that was a big thing with Captain Planet, like you were saying. Like it pushed that, and then the show went away, and then people got too busy, and you know. I, I hate to do it, but you have to blame, electronics and stuff a little bit because then people started staying indoors, watching a lot more TV, playing games because we play games, and it kind of turned into a thing. You didn't have people outside, to notice this crap more often. Before when you kids, we were outside like probably all the damn time. So you saw stuff, it was there in your face. So you would do something about it. Now it's like, well, I didn't even know. I hadn't been outside really and pay attention to that.
I mean, I do think that they do have a lot of material to pull from. I mean, hell, they can revive the show and just keep it the same, like keep the same characters and everything, just now and day.
Agreed.
Maybe
Mingo,
tweak
you
the
got
way Captain Planet looks, because I don't know if that style is going to come back like that.
No. You
Yeah.
cannot walk around in them damn tights and that hairdo, bruh. Absolutely
And
not.
The tights and everything, like that's
the mullet.
I need some real leggings then, not them damn briefs.
the mullet is the only thing that I'm worried about. Like,
hell no, that mullet got to go.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The mullet's on, like maybe give him a, I don't know,
Give him a
fade, like,
comb over, or give him a damn buzz cut, something, but not that damn mullet.
Oh man, that's good.
Like the mullet is out.
Two actually. I got I think one would probably be the easiest. Would probably be Mega Man. I mean, anybody could probably pick that up. You could probably put that, and you could do it two ways. And hear me out. Don't rent, Tyler. Don't rent, Tyler. Don't rent, Mr. Snake Guy. But you can do it two ways. You can take the speed racer. That's another good one. You can take the speed racer style of and then do what they did to Teen Titans. Because it'll sell and it'll make a lot of money. Or you can just go ahead and give it a full blown overhaul action, not Injustice, but a Young Justice style type of Mega Man where it's like gritty or whatever. So either one of those, I feel in this time of age, because of how people watch cartoons and people watch anime, both of those will work. So that's, like I said, I think Mega Man would be the easiest probably. And the other one would be it's a show that came on Toonami a while back. It was called Reboot. I don't know if y'all remember that. Oh,
bro, yes, I know Reboot.
Oh, you know Reboot? Yeah. Oh, I love Reboot, man. I would love something like that.
Do about Reboot, bro.
Man, because in today's time with all the technology, it would make a lot of sense. So I'm just it'd
be like a virtual world with the virtual reality, with the like.
I thought I was the only one that even paid attention to
it. Would actually probably help virtual reality go further now.
Yep.
It was so dark. It was so ahead of its time, man. It was so dark, and old dude died and came back, and then old dude grew up and he was with his father. I was like, what is happening? I was like, what? I'm trying to rush home to see it. I'm like, I missed it. Man, it was.
I want to hit back because you kind of rambled through that. I want to go back to, you said don't rant. I'm not going to rant because I wouldn't have a problem with them doing the Mega Man like with in Teen Titans or the Young Justice format, like, because you didn't say Teen Titans Go. If you said Teen Titans Go, I would have went off because no show.
Let me tell y'all.
None.
But that's kind of what I meant. I meant that
no show should ever be turned into a Teen Titans Go show.
What y'all gotta understand is Tyler.
None.
Tyler is the demographic that they're not shooting for with Teen Titans Go. And because I was like Tyler, I was like, what the fuck is this?
There was
nothing
stupid. Wrong.
What is this?
With it.
But it appeals to young kids, and that is what
not for them.
It was a cash grab. That's all it was. It was a cash grab, bro. It 100% was a
care.
cash grab.
I don't
It-
care. It should
Listen,
not have done it.
and there
Why
were some
would you wanna
catchy, there
show
were some
that?
catchy
Why would you
episodes, bro.
Is
Yo,
that?
it was.
They could have shown them just the regular one. They
Bro,
don't need to show them that little.
but
Go
kids,
for it.
I'm telling you, the kids like that shit.
the
You gotta
hell?
think these are the same. This is the same generation that watches Adventure Time. So you
Time
gotta
was-
appeal to that. And they watch.
But look,
They watch what you call it? What is it? You know what I'm talking about, Mingo. It comes on right now, even not Adventure Time, but what is it?
all the shows right now. Terrible.
With the little blue dude, the little blue cat and the fish. I just went blank. Any other time I could have told you.
Gumball.
Gumball. That's it. They watch
yeah,
Gumball.
Amazing
bro.
World.
They
Gumball.
want
I like
the
that show.
Amazing World of
I love it.
Gumball, bro. Kids like that.
Fireball.
And that's
like
what
it
they're
too.
into. So
I like
they
Stupid.
they channeled that
It's
and
really
put it
good,
at
though.
Teen Titans
It's
so that they would
stupid.
watch Teen Titans. Bro, yes, I've watched the episode of freaking Gumball, man. It is stupid. It's so stupid till it's fun. It's funny. I'm sorry.
It really is funny.
It's stupid as hell.
It's so stupid. You're just like,
Yes, you sit there
You're-
staring at it, and it's
you're
so
staring
dumb
at
to a
it,
point
like,
that you
what
just
am I
like,
watching? But next thing you know, like you've already watched like 5 episodes.
yes, and
you're
I'm
like,
No,
telling you,
it's that good though.
but it
not
catches
that
you like
good.
that. You're like,
That's
why the
the
fuck
point.
am I watching this?
Good. It's just that dumb.
It
It's
is.
just
I
you
agree
know by
100%.
watching.
It's so stupid that I cannot stop watching it, and I laugh at the ignorance in the show. Like it is stupid as hell. It's like what? Why? And I keep asking myself, like, why do I keep fucking watching this?
Anyway, we need
Because
to.
ants.
Okay. Anyway, you're taking us down this whole this ranting this and.
Sorry. It's just
Anyway,
I don't know what those y'all thought
You're
should
running
come
the
back. I mean,
shows,
I have my
I think.
own, but I'll post those at some other time.
shows is gonna run long. We could keep going with this, and anyway, like I don't know if I'm gonna have any of this, like because the like I don't. Anyway, are you got anything else?
No, I didn't get to say mine, but I'll just post them. I'll just post them. I got 2, and they're 2 good ones, but I'll post them. It's okay.
You don't get to say because you asked the question.
I get to. I have an opinion, sir. Thank you.
Just post it.
I am gonna post it. Damn it!
Post a poll. Put a poll up on Facebook.
You don't want me to do that? You're gonna be pissed off at the
No,
poll.
I want to
Okay.
at least get some freaking engagement.
Hey, we get engagement on Facebook, sir. I would definitely do a poll.
Well, I want more.
Okay.
More.
We're gonna find out, and don't get mad when you figure out what people want.
Hey, good or bad, it's still
Find out how many people like Teen Titans Go, and you're gonna be pissed.
and they can all kick my ass. I said it.
He did not mean that. People, please. do
I
not
meant
get
it.
killed. No, please. We enjoy y'all to do pay attention to our page and watch
No,
our show.
you can
Don't
still
listen to
pay
him.
attention to the page. Just know, just like anybody that likes the pirate crap, they can kiss it too. You know what I'm talking about, don't
Oh boy. here you
Oh,
go.
okay. No, we're not doing that in the show. In the show.
you? One-
Yes, don't.
Anyway,
Hell no.
all right. Well,
Brain hurts.
that's gonna be
Yes.
the
Yes.
show. It kind of ran over. I don't know how we'll see, but all right. Remember to go to YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Go to Facebook, get in on the conversations. Message us, let us know if you want to sit in on the show. Also, we are going to be ending the show for the first season. On episode 40.
Season. Calm down.
First
Season.
the first season, episode 40. That'll be the last episode of the season. Then we're gonna come back for season 2 with some new stuff.
Good stuff.
So, but like I said, that's gonna be it, and we will catch y'all next Saturday.
Okay,
Peace.
bye.
Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me.